Good evening, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. When we left off last time, we did beat the game. A couple different ways. We've figured out what happens if we let LaCroix have his key, or if we decide to use the key to open the sarcophagus ourselves. So curious to see how things could have gone. Back at the cab, obviously. Off-screen I fought the werewolf. It gave me 4 more XP, but, you know, every little bit, because I have a feeling that most of these endings are not going to go that easy. Well, I mean, could the Kuei-jin one really be that hard? If I side with the Kuei-jin, then I'm not going to have to fight Ming Zhao. So, let's take that conversation option. The Kuei-jin, though.
The Eastern invaders. No, I cannot understand. No matter how dire the situation, our blood and theirs cannot be reconciled.
I think he's right. I think the divide is too deep. Largely, I mean, in part because the Kindred don't really want to have anything to do with them either, but I think mostly there's probably some Kindred who would be willing to work things out. Like, I could see Nines working with them, but not after they killed a bunch of the Anarchs moving into his territory. But he seems a pretty reasonable guy who's willing to try and look out for the peace of his people. So I could see maybe some would, but they don't want anything to do with Kindred. I know the winning side when I see it, not necessarily. I trust Ming Zhao. That's foolish. Let's just be honest. Most of our kind wants me dead right now. It's not like I really have a lot of options here.
You could frown, but do you really think you could escape your reputation? I know little about you, except the rumors that you've killed the Anarch leader and betrayed your home.
Yeah, I probably couldn't escape the reputation. It's not true. But since they already believe I'm allied with the Kuei-jin, I might as well join them, right? Maybe it would afford me some protection. I personally don't agree with this ending at all. I just want to see what happens.
Very well. If that is the destination you choose, I will take you to Chinatown. But you realize if I do so, the blood you carry will doom you. An outsider forever in one society, a traitor to your own.
That's pretty much it right there, in the nutshell. He's right. He's right. They will never accept me as one of theirs, but by attempting to make an alliance with them, I sever any ability to have any kind of relationship with Kindred. It's a terrible decision. It's the worst out of all the options. But let's see what happens. So, I'll just take my chances.
Very well. I will take this cab to Chinatown. But when you leave it, realize that you leave Kindred society forever.
Well, it's not like that much. No, there's pieces of this society, in the Kindred society, that really haven't been terrible. There's some people, like, more and more, especially considering, like, when I replayed the scene where Jack rescues you after you get off the trolley from the werewolf, I'm just thinking, you know, I freaking love Jack. He is the best. He didn't have to pick me up there. He's all like, come on, kiddo, sunlight's coming, we gotta get you out of here. Like, I think he does have some kind of affection for me, or at least affection for my situation here. And I feel like he's let it, like, if I decide to ally with the Camarilla and I get blown up with sarcophagus, well, I kind of deserve that. Brought it on myself, because the Camarilla, the Cammy scum, and they suck, right? He's an Anarch, he doesn't like Camarilla. If I decide to walk away and make an alliance with someone else, you know, whatever I choose to do, it's kind of like, he's like, alright, you get to go your own way. He's just having his fun in town, but he's not, I don't know, I really like his character. How could you not like Jack? So, take me there. Oh, she's gonna be so, oh yes, this is the best decision, just like I told you. She's gonna be feeling so full of herself. Alright, Ming Zhao, let's hear it. Is she going to set me to go fight? Look, this is what I wanted. When I first came here to kill her, I just wanted to enter the temple like normal, and there she is.
Welcome, Kindred. Do not fear the fangs and claws of your Kindred brethren. You are now under the protection of the Kuei-jin.
Yeah, it doesn't really make me feel good. Yeah, I'm just sick of Kindred politics and lies. Like, there's going to be no politics and lies here. Come on.
And you will not be made to endure them any longer.
Oh, yeah, we're going to follow the path, huh?
Made to restrain those who would rise above. You shone too brilliantly to remain mired in their mediocrity.
Okay. I'm gonna let her take the lead here. We'll act like a plaintive child. LaCroix set me up.
The quest for the Ankaran sarcophagus has taken LaCroix far from his path.
Oh, and you know what his path is, huh?
He's overextended, and now without his champion. It is our time to strike.
If you're meaning me as his champion, he's without me because of his own problem. He did it. He set that up. Alright. Alright, I am willing to put the war between our peoples aside if you are.
The snake must be killed in its nest. You must go to the tower and put an end to LaCroix's rule before he brings the very city down around him. None of us will find peace while he stokes the fires of conflict.
Alright, agreed.
Go then, champion. I must remain and protect the key, but I shall join you in time. May your fist carry the fury of 1,000 hells.
Okay, I do kind of love that last part, because, yeah, that's totally my character. But this is gonna end badly. There's no way for this to not end badly.
Where to?
Okay, well, gotta stock up.
Need a fix?
Yes. Okay, where are we? I'm actually doing pretty decent right now, huh? You know, actually, since we don't have to fight Ming Zhao, this may well be enough.
Where to?
Time to finish this.
Remember, wherever we go.
Yep. Right. Alright, so I have a feeling a lot of this is going to be the same, right? So...
see, I don't know what happened, but LaCroix says I'm not supposed to let you up.
Alright. I'm still not going to fight Chunk. Even if I'm making the worst decision, I'm making an alliance with the Kuei-jin. I can't do anything to...
If you won't go, then I've got no choice.
Okay. So we're going to leave him alone. We'll take out all the other ones. I think I'm probably going to just edit out a huge chunk of this because it's all going to be the same. So I'm about to clip on out. If anything interesting happens, we'll pop in there. Otherwise, we'll wait until probably it's going to be confrontation. I'm imagining it'll be after we fight like the executioner. I imagine we'll have to go through that again. So I'll meet you there.
You traitor! Do you know what you've done?
You betrayed me first.
Devils over your own kind. They're going to kill us all. Do you understand? You sealed our fate.
You made it happen.
You live. We have to open the sarcophagus.
Nope.
It's the only way to... Oh. It's too late.
My compliments, Sebastian. You couldn't have picked a more capable and ambitious operative. You should have done a better job of keeping someone so vital to your success at your side.
Yes, he should have.
I was grateful that they came to see me tonight. What's the matter? You're very quiet. It's so unlike you. Did you have a speech prepared for me, Sebastian? For when you and your soldiers would walk into my temple and put me to death? What words awaited me in that cavalier braggadocio of yours? Sweet prince?
She is loving this.
I always imagined you would beg for your life, attempt some final bargain for that handsome head of yours. I am refreshed and humbled by your silence. My apologies, Sebastian. Unfortunately, this is all I had to say. Farewell. You were splendid tonight.
Why, thank you.
With LaCroix gone, the Camarilla will fall. Without Nines Rodriguez or the Camarilla to lead them, the rest of the Kindred will be flushed from their havens and driven out like rats from a flood.
Well, just from this city, you're still going to have
with this.
a lot of Camarilla left.
No matter. I can think of a perfectly good use for it. There is still one very dangerous Kindred in this city who could stand in the way of my goal. Did you really think I could let you exist within our society?
No.
But I do appreciate your service to me, and for that I will spare your life. Farewell, Kindred.
Spare my life how? What's she plan on doing? Oh, well. So, where are you guys going to take me? How am I? It looks like I'm just laying on top of it. Did she, like, strap me to it somehow? I guess if I can't drown. Well, that's a pretty miserable existence. And honestly, I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, we knew she wasn't going to treat with me fairly. We knew she would never accept Kindred into Kuei-jin society. So, alright, cool. We saw what happened. That'll do. Let's see, what shall we do next? Let's go to, let's see, okay, that was all my quick saves getting through there. Here's my taxi cab. I named it special so I would know, I thought. No. Not the power. Yeah, in front. I'm looking at the wrong spot. I'm looking at map, and no, in front of taxi with Wolfie. Experience. Alright, so let's see what happens if we decided to work with the Anarchs instead. I'm imagining they're going to say, well, you have to kill the Kuei-jin and you have to kill Sebastian. But...
Where to?
Get me out of hell.
Certain the fee will be steep.
Huh. I don't care, I just need to get out of town.
Very well.
It's just going to take us back to the same conversations, right? Yeah. There we go. You ever have one of those nights where you realize fate just despises you?
The night has not been kind to you.
Let's just say I wish it were the afternoon.
Yes, there is desperation. Certainly, there is an exit out of your predicament.
Kind of. Yeah, Nines would vouch for me if he were still alive.
The Anarchs. Curious experiment.
Yeah, the Anarchs are misguided. But... Or I guess with Nines got... Because Nines, there's a lot I liked about Nines, but I don't know. But the prince betrayed me, so... Alright, so... Let's just join the Anarchs.
The Anarchs managed to recapture this city. It wouldn't be long before someone challenged them for it.
Yeah.
Conflict is always an eventuality in their life. Could you spend an eternity this way?
Well, it seems like there's going to be conflict no matter what choice I pick. I think it's just part of the Kindred life. So... Yeah, I think it's the best choice I have.
The Anarch spirit exists within the blood of many. Few, though, are willing to listen to it. Perhaps if a few did, they would not have lost so much.
Well, better to be a secret Anarch than a dead one. True. Wait, what? I don't know. Let's go all in Anarch. If they had me, they wouldn't need anyone else. I'm that good.
If the Anarchs manage to recapture this city...
Alright, just... Yes, dude. Take me to the Anarchs, please.
Lost less than is thought. I hear there is one left who may be able to revitalize the movement. Maybe though it is just...
Well, as we saw at the ending when we walked away on our own, Nines did make it, so... Alright, I'd like to meet this person.
We might find them, but you would have to be ready to commit to the Anarchs.
Very well. So, take me to the Anarchs, then.
If you share the Anarch's passion and would share the burden of such a fire, we will go to meet the last person capable of keeping them together.
Alright, let's do it. We'll be a little somewhat humble. If they're anything like Nines, we will get things in hand.
That is your decision.
It is. Just take me there, dude. Man, it's like whatever I take, he kind of almost tries to talk me out of. But it's probably just to make sure I'm very certain about the choice. What is this? This is the hotel in Hollywood. Okay, Oh, hey, damsel.
Oh, Cammy, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, yeah, cool it. I decided I'm on your side.
Really?
Well, the other side betrayed me and is trying to kill me, so, yeah. You make it a hard sell, but, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm out here, so, look, do I even have to say at this point I'll kick your ass?
Damsel, I'm pretty sure I could take you. I mean, I'm sure you're... She's scrappy, but I managed to kill Ming Zhao. That's rough. So, yeah, in your own way, you are quite the charmer, damsel.
Alright, go on in.
Well, thank you.
Make sure no one interrupts. Man, I hope somebody tries.
In her own way, she is kind of charming. So full of anger all the time.
You killed me.
Hey!
Sorry I couldn't clear your name yet, but I knew you'd make it in here in one piece. Hell, you get out of the park alive. Quite a feat, kid.
Good to see you, Nines. I am really glad you're not dead.
You mean this guy?
Hey,
Can't say
nice.
I got out without a scratch. Hell of a brawl, though. Unfortunately, we don't have time to swap war stories.
Yeah, yours is probably better than mine.
Someone tried to get rid of us, and the list of suspects is short. LaCroix or Zhao?
Yeah, it's LaCroix. Although, well, Ming Zhao did say they had an alliance. Payback time.
Damn straight.
So, if you're gonna take him out, I will go with you.
I'd like to take Zhao's heart in my hands and squeeze the black out of it. And LaCroix, he wouldn't get off so easy. But after that wolf, I'm barely in one piece. If you survived a werewolf, I bet you can handle this.
Well, the first time I survived it just by running from it a whole lot until the trolley got there. When I did manage to kill it, it was because I crushed observatory doors on it. I didn't do anything that was awesome enough to, like, rip off its head and keep it as a trophy. So, I think you might be tougher than me, Nines. I'll have to admit. Alrighty, so what do we do?
I've already sent the troops out to raise hell all over the city. The Kuei-jin think we're busy with the camp, so they won't be expecting an attack. You know what's got to be done, right?
Yep. Yeah, you can't seriously expect me to take him out alone. No, it's the Anarch way. We can do it. We can do it.
Zhao's been in L.A. for too many nights. Make tonight her last.
Will do, buddy. Alright. Yeah, unless she can shapeshift into a tank.
Once Zhao's out of the way, head to LaCroix's tower. You oust LaCroix, you'll be a hero in this city. I'm counting on you.
Alright. Got it. LaCroix has had it coming. Ever since he betrayed me.
Isaac's guaranteed me nobody's getting into Hollywood. I'll survive. But I wish I could be fighting at your side. This one's for L.A., kid. No pressure.
Alright, it's not really for me so much for L.A. as it just is for... Still vengeance. Still really furious at LaCroix. But, alright. We'll do it. Man, bummer that they're not coming with. I was hoping they would send me some kind of support, but...
Alright, go on in. I'll make sure no one interrupts. And man, I hope somebody tries.
Okay, so that being the case... Ooh, I'm gonna have to go fight Ming Zhao again. I do have 36 experience to work with. I think I'll try... I'm going to try the flamethrower. Some of you guys were saying that that would be an easier way to do it. I won't make you watch me muddle through it again. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to go through our whole freaking temple, and it's going to take forever. Blech. Alright, same as LaCroix Tower, which I'm going to have to tackle again as well. I'll do all the slog through stuff off screen, and I will meet up with you when we get to, like, the confrontation with Ming Zhao. Yeah, we'll see what she says before I fight her, because I'm sure she'll say something interesting, possibly different, because I'm coming at her for different reasons. And then we'll go to, like, the cutscenes and just highlight the important stuff. So I fought Ming Zhao. Nothing different. She says the exact same thing. Fight's about as fun as you'd expect. Slogged my way on up the tower. Fight with the executioner is all the same. I did take some of the points that I had and plunked them into firearms. So we tried it the firearms way. Still, I don't know, it didn't seem to make a huge difference to me. The Ming Zhao fight might have gone a little easier. Although part of it, too, probably is just familiarity from having done this all a couple times now. So, let's see what this fella's got to say.
Like sire, like child. I should have killed you that night.
Yeah.
You've done all the work for me once again.
Not at all. Alright. We'll take number 3. I don't like the Eurotrash part. It just seems unnecessarily regionally offensive. But we've not said it yet, so...
Give me the key.
Nice try.
I said, give me the key.
Bam. So, are we presented once again with a choice? Or are we just gonna head right out?
End like this. Don't you see the Kuei-jin will kill us all?
Not at all. I wish I could tell him, hey, I already took out Ming Zhao. See what he thinks about that before he dies.
It won't end here.
Okay, yeah. You want the key? Fetch. Alright, so we already know what's going to happen to him. But I'm curious to see what little cutscene we'll get with the Anarchs now.
You had it in your grasp! You had Los Angeles in your hands, and you threw it all away! That's why you're not a leader, why you'll never be anything but an errand boy!
You understand absolutely nothing, LaCroix.
Tell your Anarchs.
But, you know, people did warn me along the way. Lots of people we talked to are like, oh, he's way too obsessed with this sarcophagus. He's losing sight of everything else. They were right.
Now, my sacrifice. Who are you?
Now, and even if he was right, and it was an antediluvian, like, how can he really be that confident, because he's an idiot, be that confident that he can just open up the casket and manage to dominate it? And that it's not going to just, like, bust out and destroy him? Because if it's an antediluvian, it's going to be way more powerful than him. But regardless, alright, he gets to blow up.
Hey, mess around, buddy, I'm talking to you. You don't really talk much, do you? There you have it.
So this scene is delightful, and it's really funny, but a part of me is kind of sad about it too, because this is such a disastrous thing to do with that mummy there. Think how much, like, your archaeologists and your historians and stuff could gain from studying it. And it's going to be totally contaminated and busted up, being that... What, I don't get to have, like, a final scene with my Anarchs? Oh, come on! Aw, that's a bummer! When we did the all on my own ending, we got to see him after we walked out of the building. Very well. Alright, well, now we'll go back and we'll do the Tremere ending. You already saw me talk to him before, so I'm not gonna show that again. I'm gonna have to play it again because I want to keep that 4 werewolf killing XP I got because it could be beneficial. So, I'm gonna go all the way through, kill Ming Zhao again, and I'll meet you back at the LaCroix confrontation to see how that plays out. Alright, so this is the last ending I'm gonna go ahead and be doing. And here we are, we fought Ming Zhao, we made our way all the way up to LaCroix. Let's let him know I got the backing of the Camarilla behind me.
Like sire, like child.
Blah, blah, blah.
Give.
Nope.
I said, give me the key.
I really want him to know that the Camarilla still stands behind me.
The key. I need the key. Don't you understand? This city needs a leader.
That's cool that I didn't fight him this time.
With the power that's inside that sarcophagus, I can protect this city.
You cannot.
Give it to me.
You know what? Even if it was an antediluvian in there, you're not good at handling the power, buddy. Here we go. This city does need a leader. Actually, no. Because the ending that's truest to me, I have never wanted to be a leader. You betrayed the Camarilla. We'll see you at the execution. Camarilla can decide who's the city's prince from now on. It doesn't need to be me. So, this is what you get back. I really actually like this a lot better than stabbing him to death. No, I want him to really have time to savor. Well, I will savor. I want him to have time to feel his defeat. This is what you get for betraying me. If you hadn't have betrayed me, I would have stayed right by you. I would have been a faithful minion. I'd have done what within reason. But you would have been a force to be reckoned with. But look at this. He's just begging. He's not even going to try to fight me. Psst. I'd destroy him anyhow. But still, not even going to attempt it.
Well done, neonate.
Thank you.
Your powers are considerable for one so young. You will be a great asset in the years to come. And the sarcophagus will reside safely in the hands of the Camarilla. I told you before that there are some powers in this world that are best left undisturbed. I don't know what lies in the sarcophagus. And I believe that it may be in our best interests not to find out. If these be the final nights of our existence, I do not rush to bring about Gehenna any sooner than its need come. Let the shadows of time cover this dark treasure, so that eventually it fades even from our memories. Some things are best forgotten, neonate. Some things are best forgotten.
Deep in the warehouse, the lights go up. Yeah. But in a way, that's almost disheartening, because then Jack's joke isn't going to hit its intended targets. Instead, who knows how many years from now, someone will find it and decide to pop it open, and they'll see this note and be like, what? Bam! That's probably the best ending for my, for my character. I kind of like the just off on my own ending, because it is kind of awesome, and you get to feel like, yeah, I just destroyed everything, ruined this city, and I'm just going to walk away from it and do whatever I want. Nobody gets to use me again. Got my revenge. But, really, that does make me a gigantic target. This is probably better. Got the backing of the Camarilla behind me. No one exploded. LaCroix's going to have to face public humiliation of it. A trial and I'm sure a public exile. Yeah. Yeah, I can handle that. Pretty good. Alright, so gonna finish up this series then. This game is awesome. This was so much fun. I kind of love this. This is probably... Man, I really liked this. This is great. Alright, so we'll finish it up. You can head on back to my channel. There's a whole bunch of other Let's Plays there that you can check out. And keep an eye out. There'll be more to come. I think I might stick with playing old games, because they're just so wonderful. There's good new games too, but, this was magnificent.